Welcome to The Explainer. So, how does a nation really tell its story? Is it all about the big, grand monuments and the official history books? Or is it found in the quiet, everyday contributions of its people? Today, we're diving into a project that did exactly that, uncovering 200 years of history, one remarkable life at a time.
You know, when a country hits a big milestone, like Singapore's bicentennial, it's a huge moment for reflection. It's a chance to ask, what are the stories that truly define who we are? And maybe even more important, whose stories have been accidentally left out of the main picture?
Well, back in 2019, the Singapore Tamil Youth Club decided to tackle that very question head-on, and their answer was this incredible book. It was a project to document and celebrate the vital, but so often overlooked contributions of the Tamil community to Singapore's amazing journey.
So here's how we're going to break it down. We'll look at what sparked this whole idea, understand its mission to kind of fix the historical record, and then we'll meet one of the amazing people featured inside. From there, we'll see the values that drove his life, and finally, we'll see the huge legacy this project is building for the future.
Okay, first things first, let's set the stage. What is this book, really, and why was it even created?
All right, so this book dropped in December 2019, right in time to mark the bicentennial of modern Singapore. And this was a genuine community effort, through and through. The choice to publish it first in Tamil, that was completely on purpose. It was a really powerful way to honor one of the nation's 4 official languages. An English version was always part of the plan too.
But this project was about so much more than just celebrating an anniversary. At its very core, it was about setting the record straight.
Inside its pages, you'll find the stories of 200 different people. And we're not just talking about the rich and famous. This book features people from absolutely every walk of life. Intellectuals and business leaders for sure, but also artists, activists, and community organizers.
This quote, it just nails the mission, doesn't it? It was a very conscious effort to correct a historical imbalance, to shine a bright light on the contributions, especially of working-class Tamils, that have too often been left in the shadows of the main narrative.
So, to really get a feel for the book's impact, let's zoom in. Let's go from the big picture to one single, powerful story. I want you to meet one of the 200 people profiled, a man named Arumugam Chettiar. His journey is just wow. He started out as an office assistant, literally fetching tea for 10 cents and snacks for 20 cents. But he had this incredible drive. He learned to drive so he could deliver goods, worked his way all the way up to manager, and then eventually he launched his own businesses in painting, lift maintenance, and home repairs. What a climb.
But you know, his career success is only half the story. What the book really shines a light on is his character. He was known as a resilient, hard worker, a fiercely loyal friend, and a generous soul who was famous for never, ever turning away anyone who came to him for help.
Chettiar's story is also this powerful window into the core values that guided his entire life, values that were really forged in a moment of intense crisis.
So about 30 years ago, his family faced something terrible. His mother was diagnosed with cancer, and during that incredibly difficult time, he prayed every single day to Sri Raghavendra. When she recovered within a year, he truly believed it was a direct result of his faith, and that moment sparked this profound spiritual commitment that he kept for the rest of his life.
And I love this part. It perfectly illustrates his personal philosophy. He used to describe his devotion as his right eye and his family as his left eye. For him, they were both equally essential to how he saw the world and lived his life. He didn't see any separation between them at all.
And that personal commitment just radiated outward. He took that energy and poured it right back into the community. He founded a spiritual organization. He provided free food or annadanam to devotees. And he even helped up-and-coming Tamil writers get their books published, all without ever asking for a thing in return.
So let's zoom back out. Arumugam Chettiar's story perfectly captures the book's huge ambition to document these lives of quiet contribution and deep impact that might otherwise just get lost to time.
This quote right here gets to the very heart of everything. The ultimate goal of Singapore Tamil's 200 years is to be a kind of safeguard, to make sure that the contributions of individuals, both big and small, are not just allowed to fade away into the margins of history.
And what's absolutely incredible is that this is just the beginning. The plan is to publish 4 more volumes, profiling another 800 people. It's a living, breathing project dedicated to making sure these stories of contribution are saved and remembered for generations and generations to come.
When it's all said and done,
Singapore Tamils 200 shows the incredible power that a community has when it takes control of its own story. It's a beautiful reminder that history isn't just something that happens to us, it's something we can actively save and preserve. And that really leaves one final question for all of us to think about. Whose stories in your community deserve to be remembered?